Hello, IceeG, and welcome back to probably one of my last Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 videos. And in today's video, I will put up some of my Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 predictions. Also, if you do end up enjoying today's video, then please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Anyways, let's get onto the video. This video will have spoilers of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, so let this be your warning. First off, I want to start with our most beloved doll, that being Poppy. She obviously betrayed us at the end of Chapter 2, so what will she do in the start of Chapter 3, you might ask? Well, since I think Poppy wasn't on the train with us, we could assume her to be following us close after we derailed the train. The proof of that also lies in the end of Chapter 2. By hearing her little footsteps before we black out, here's a little clip of what I mean. Woo! Train literally flipped over and derailed. But we don't care about that, do we? So... But... What? I wasn't that little screen, wasn't I? No matter. Let's just... Leading to the end of Chapter 2, we can see a sign that says Play Care, which presumably will be the main area of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Now, what is a Play Care? Well, here are two types of definitions for this. The first one being a Play Care is one aspect of school age care and is the type of facility that provides care for children of school entry age to 12 years, before school, after school, and during holidays. Or it could be where dog owners leave their dogs during the day or overnight boarding. Dogs get to play, interact with other animals, and are looked after by dog handlers. Now I think it will revolve around the first definition, because Playtime Co. is not famous for its animals, but for their kids. So now we know where it'll play out. So what do I think we'll do in Chapter 2? First off, we'll probably get to go out of the train with or without grab pack. The reason I'm saying this is because we seem to have fallen over, which could lead to us losing our grip and letting go of our grab pack. If we do end up losing our grab pack, we'll have to find a new one, or just find our one we lost. If not, we'll just continue on to our next point. That one being a point I covered before, Poppy. So Poppy will most likely guide us throughout the factory, be it with good or with bad intent. We'll also most likely play games and do more puzzles. Oh, and also the main antagonist will be trying to kill us here. Speaking of the main antagonist, who will be the main antagonist of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3? Again, there are multiple outcomes for this. The first one being Experiment 1006, the prototype, which I covered before in this video right here. The second one being a character who we haven't seen before. And last but not least, it could be Huggy Wuggy or Kissy Missy. Now, who do I think will be the main antagonist? Honestly, I'm not quite sure as of now. Every one of those could be a possible answer, but what do you think? Since most people think it'll probably Experiment 1006 prototype. Now we also probably will see a few familiar faces, being Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy, which I too covered on the channel, which you can watch right here. But the reason I think they or just one of them will appear in Chapter 3 is they're too mysterious, and clues of them being important are Chapter 2. Now our last point will cover the tapes. New tapes will also be in Chapter 3. Here are some of my ideas of what they could be. First off, we got Elliot Ludwig, aka more of his story. Second off, we got Kissy Missy / Huggy Wuggy. Third one being Experiment 1006, the prototype. Fourth one being Stella, since she could be the soul trapped in Poppy, and maybe another interview with an employee. But with that said, I think that covers all of my Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 predictions. If you did end up enjoying today's video, then please be sure to like the video as well as subscribe and leave a comment down below. And if you want, you can check out my experience with Poppy Playtime as well as some theories right over here. But like every time, this has been your host and fellow theorist, IceeG, signing off.